So I bet you're wondering where the hell I've been for the past 10 or so days. Well, the answer to that question is not so straightforward as I thought it was going to be. In a tangible sense, I have been in Leamington Spa. In a more literal sense, I have been in a strange and bizarre form-infested world of mine and my friend's own making. You may have heard me talking about 10 green bottles once, and today is the day that you sort of find out what it is. Ish. Basically, about a year ago, myself, James Began, Steve Finnegan and Josh McNamee got together and started talking about making a web series. We were communicating through various different mediums such as Skype, Facebook, and occasionally we even phoned each other, so yeah. And we started off with some basic ideas about what kind of world we would create, and we quickly came up with the idea of having 5 people in a house, and they're faced with this strange sort of, not parallel, but alternative Britain, where they have to deal with the imminent demise of the town that they've been assigned to. And the only way that they can make the town a success is to do their jobs the best that they possibly can. The jobs they've been given, though, are very odd. So for the past 10 days, myself, James Began, Steve Finnegan, Josh McNamee, as well as some actors, have all been in Leamington Spa filming the series, and it has been the most exhausting, challenging, and rewarding thing I've ever done in my life, all at the same time. Often when people think about the word web series, it's either something animated done by someone who's ridiculously talented already, or something that's done off a mobile phone with a badly written script that's probably only had about half a draft. The process that we've taken is a lot more stringent. We wanted this to be really good. Like, we didn't want to put something out there and people just go, well, you've been talking about this for ages, and you just wasted my time. That wouldn't be fair on ourselves, wouldn't be fair on you, it wouldn't be fair on anyone, and it would just be pointless. So hopefully the amount of work that we put into it has come across in the finished product. The product itself isn't going to be finished yet. We only recently finished filming, and of course editing now to take place, which is possibly the meatiest part of it, because we need to make sure that all the footage is done justice. So you're going to have to wait a little while longer. But there are a couple of ways that you can keep an eye on how we're doing and how we're progressing, and even a couple of behind-the-scenes things. Firstly, it would be fantastic if you could subscribe to the YouTube channel of the series that we've made. It's youtube.com/watch10greenbottles, but if you prefer, you can click this prop that we had made for the series. Now you'll notice about the YouTube channel, it's a little bit Spartan, but don't worry, because we also have a Facebook page. If you go onto facebook.com/10greenbottles, then you'll be able to find out about all the photos and behind the scenes stuff that we've been doing, and also have a look at some of the equipment we've been using. We've not just been doing this off of handy cams like my YouTube videos. I still can't quite get over the fact that we've done this. So that's pretty much everything I have to say about the web series that we've done. So I want to end on telling you a story about what occurred to me on the first day of arriving. Basically, we were staying at the house of one of the writers, Josh McNamee, and I didn't know where this was. So I'd gotten into Warwick train station and I was trying to frantically ring up all the writers. One of them was still in Edinburgh, so he was no good. One of them was at work, and one of them's phone wasn't working for some strange reason. Ultimately, I found out how to get to this house. Apparently it was past the Christian bookshop, but that comes later. So I got to the Christian bookshop, got past it, and I assumed that the house was sort of down this little court bit. It wasn't, and I did end up spending 10 minutes in someone else's garden sitting on their lawn furniture. So if you look over the bit where I was a complete idiot and technically breaking the law, not as interesting a story as you may think. Doesn't mean I didn't get enough stick from it for the next 10 days. Anyway, hope to see you soon. Ta for watching.